Hi Libras, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well and you're looking after yourself. So I've been guided to do what gifts you need to unlock / work on as a reading for you. Completely different to all the different types of readings that I've done so far, but it was something that I've been guided to intuitively do for you, so I'm sort of just jumping in and doing so, really. So I'm going to do the bowl. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Take what serves you, leave what doesn't. Okay, there we go. Okay. Funny, but for you guys, I've just been drawn to these. Okay. Well, that's that. Okay, so Libra, 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 Libra. I wonder if I should start off with one of those. Very interesting. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Start off with one of these for you. I haven't used these for a hot minute. Well, I haven't been drawn to them for a hot minute, I should say. But yeah. Libra message. Libra. Okay. Libra. Okay. What we got? All right, so the first one that's come out for you is the Lizard card. Okay. Regeneration. And it says, as a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So as I'm tapping into that, yeah, okay. These are great cards for you, you know, Libra. So the next card is the B card of the community. And it says, you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Beautiful. Queen bee. And at the bottom of the deck, which is, you know, the abundance card. You know, and it says, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. That's an affirmation for some of you. Yeah. So this is making me feel as though I don't know who this is going to resonate with, so please take it as it resonates. Leave what doesn't serve you, right? So for someone, or maybe for many of you, you've been through a lot, and that lot has meant that partway through or somewhere along the line, you've lost who you are, you've forgotten who you are, and you've not felt as though you're brave enough to just fully be you, you know, for all that you're worth. And this is a reminder. So I'm being guided to channel, to share with you a reminder that you're irreplaceable because you're you. And as you move into the fully embracing who you are and all aspects, no matter what the trials and tribulations that you've been through, there's a community that's waiting for you to stand forth and to help them. And even as I'm doing this, I've just noticed my hands are layering just naturally to form the heart of love, right? So it's almost like love yourself and then pour into others, because there's an abundance that's waiting for you, and there's an abundance that you have to give. And again, this is not going to be for everyone. Some people are already in that, but there's some healing it's got you to a point that it's almost like you're reinventing yourself somehow. Look, oh look at that straight away. Sisterhood. Yep, look, oh my words, look at, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, sisterhood, mermaid of sisters with all the fishes all around you. Fishes bring riches. It says friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, devotion, delight. It's all out there waiting for you. Some of you, it feels like maybe you felt a little bit lonely. Maybe you've not had, you know, a strong connection with people that are on your wavelength, or there's something about this soul connection that is missing or has been missing for you. And it's like this regeneration, it's almost like it's a regeneration that's on the card, but it's a rejuvenation. For some of you, whoever I'm speaking to, that this resonates with, you'll know what I'm saying. It's a rejuvenation from all the things that you were once and what you've come through. Like, you're now in a position that you're moving forward, but you just need to know that you can trust in yourself, which is why this buffalo card is here. To know that you're protected, to know that there's a community. This is double confirmation that there's a community of people waiting to meet you, waiting to love you, waiting to be loyal to you. Okay, some of you may again already have this, but know that if you haven't, it is something that's within your reach. Okay, then underneath that we've got stripping the illusions. So again, this is just talking about regenerating yourself and removing yourself from all the things that are fake or phony, that just don't fit, that just aren't really the real you, that don't connect with you on a deeper soulful level, really. Okay, anything else from here for Libra? Some of you may have a connection with mermaids. I feel like there is definitely, yeah, there's a lot of cards. Okay, there's a connection. There's a connection to mermaids here. The ocean is calling you, and there's something to do with, yeah, this is giving birth to something. This is giving birth, maybe it's giving birth to a newer version of yourself, because yeah, it feels like you've got the power to regenerate yourself. And this unconditional love that a mother has for a child, you have within you for the community, and as well as yourself. You love that deeply. And we know that's a thing for you. And the ocean, the water is calling you at this time. It feels like, maybe there's the acknowledgement that's needed for some of you, that the reason that some of your gifts have been blocked is because you haven't reconnected with water in a way that would serve you. It was very similar for Aquarius, actually. It's very interesting how I've subconsciously written those out the way I have, and they've connected. But anyway, your beauty comes from deep within. Okay, it comes deep within you. On the outside, yes, sure, you may be aesthetically pleasing, but I'm talking about the self-love, how you love yourself. And when you love yourself on the inside, it comes out, and it comes out in a way that people can see it without you even saying it. It doesn't matter what makeup you're wearing or what outfits, what garms you got on. It doesn't matter. None of that is important. It is about the energetic level of self that comes through. That's what I'm getting, a strong, if you can't get to the beach, if you're not able to get to water, a body of water, you can be in a bath for a long time. But there's also more to this. You're getting messages by dreams. Okay, you're able to channel by dreams. You're able to get your one of your gifts. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They come through to you as dreams. You may not understand them at that time. Maybe speak to a dream interpreter. Definitely keep a journal. Write the dreams down, because you'll find that there is a connection between what you dreamt and what happens in your waking life. Okay, but like, this is different from, every single person. Everyone has a connection to their dreams, don't get me wrong. However, sometimes you can dream for someone else. Sometimes you can be a person who channels and your dreams come through that way for you to share with other people. I know I have the ability to do it, and I know that I do it for people all the time, as well as interpreting dreams for people. But I'm talking about you now, Libras, and how you can tap into your gifts, what your gifts really are, and how you unlock them, and how you can work on them. And by working on them means, when you have the dream, when you make a note of it in your journal, in your waking life, because you have two different experiences, or several, because everyone is so different. But in your waking life, you can work on them in terms of the active messages that come through. Okay, there may be vivid dreams, there may be lucid dreams, you might get dream messages, you might do you may even, from going through the understanding in the way that it's been shared with you, things will be clicking into place and locking into place, and also fitting you into, okay, I know how I want to do it. Maybe you don't want to do it in terms of a journal that is just written. You might want to start putting like different things that you come into contact with. So say, for example, I don't know, you have constant dreams about fairies or angels or something like that, and you find that within your waking life you're constantly finding certain feathers or certain leaves or something like that, and you want to make that a part of the journal, and that experience and the connection to deepen your gifts. You can do that. Is something that you can do. Sometimes you unlock things, you don't even realize that you're doing it. And this is one of the reasons that Spirit keeps sharing things with me, because I'm an activator, and I activate people. So sometimes I'll say something, and to me, I'm just saying, I'm just saying something, but to the person that needs it, it's activating. You know what, actually I needed to get that done. You know what, thank you for that reminder. And so because I was like, oh, I'll do this tomorrow. Spirit said no. Today. Like, you've got a time now, let's do it now. So however this resonates, please take it as it resonates for you. All right, because there's magic and there's power in the actions that follow on your behalf. So then the next card is the present. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness. So some of you are definitely going through awakenings here. There is definitely a resonance of, some of you are already ready, you're already on this path and you're doing it and you're aligned with it. But this is also saying to me that it's time for you. You kind of need to get started now if you haven't. Okay, this is not something for you to shy away from or be fearful of or anything like that. This is something for you to harness and allow yourself to fully step in the shoes of, and fully allow yourself to balance into the structure of, if that makes any real logical sense. You know what I'm trying to say. Be in the present moment for you now, whether it's quirky, whether it's unusual, whether it means that you're traveling to a spiritual place, whether it means that you're going into a spiritual shop, whether it means that you're, you know what I mean, you're connecting with people that are similar to you, or you're curious about, or you find that you're connected to. So as I said to you, mermaids, there's definitely something there. It feels very much like you're calling in your soul tribe. It's time. It's time. You're going through this rejuvenation, which is regeneration on this card for me. And that the community, the universe is saying there's an abundance waiting for you. There's an abundance in parts. You got to make yourself vulnerable to it. In parts, you got to make yourself vulnerable to it. Allow yourself to be tender, the card says, and open your heart. So when you're open to receive, well, when you're open to receive, that's when that comes. Let me get some out of here just quickly for you. I'm going to try not to make this reading too long. I'm going to say that much. But this is very intuitive, so it will find its own way of rounding up, you know. Sometimes that's the thing, and I accept that that's just how sometimes I read. Look, there's something there. Okay, right, listen. To whichever Gemini I'm speaking to. Gemini. Ooh, what's Gemini got to do with it? Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. Started choking as soon as I said Gemini. Anyway, I don't know what Gemini's got to do with it. I'm just going to be honest. Maybe you're supposed to work with a Gemini. Maybe you've just started working with someone who's spiritual, who's a Gemini. I don't know. I don't know why Gemini came out. Anyway, what I was going to say before Gemini came out is that there is definitely something here with regards to this. There's double confirmation of you teaching. It could be that you're already working as a spiritual teacher and you get your, I don't know, your classes, the things that you're supposed to share, whatever it may be from your dreams. It feels like your spirit guides are communicating with you in a way that then they deliver the messages to you vividly, or you know, in your dreams. Or sometimes you might even get moments where you feel like you're daydreaming, but you get like an idea come forth or something like that. It feels like that those things are connected to your purpose, like your soul's mission. Okay, this is a lot more than the gifts that you need to unlock and work on, but there's something connected to that. So say maybe if you're trying to work out what you should be doing spiritually and you're uncertain for whatever reason, this is confirmation. This is confirmation for somebody. Okay, what's that one? Wow, look, it's time to decide. It says make a decision based on your true heart's desire. So you know intuitively, with the present card being here and time to decide, you know that the time is now. It's almost like maybe you're making that decision right now for the activation of moving forward. You've set the intention. Maybe you've set the intention already to make this move, to move things forward. Or this is definitely spirit saying it is time for you to set the intention and start the movement. It could be that you're supposed to put forward or need to put forward an application for teaching, or some sort of studies to allow that to continue to develop. It could be that you've just finished studying and you're about to start something, but there is definitely something here that, you know, by you being on center stage, I'm getting something there. Okay, it could be that it's tarot, it could be that it's workshops, it could be that you're going into a school to share your wisdom and your knowledge with children, with teenagers, whatever it may be. There is definitely something that, you know, I saw this as a soul tribe, like a spiritual soul tribe for you, but maybe it's your soul community, full stop. Well, actually, it's the same thing, isn't it, really? But you know, whatever that is, that's coming into balance for you. You know, it is stripping away the illusions, is saying no more of that fake and phony stuff. Be you, be true to who you naturally are. You are a beautiful person, you are a beautiful energy, you are a beautiful being, and now it's time for you to actively move forward. Be that queen bee, so this abundance can come into your life, this abundance can come into alignment. There's a shift that is going to happen that's going to allow you to fully execute being this teacher, being this person that is a motivational and inspiration. You may not even think of yourself as someone who has the ability to do this, but this is what spirit is guiding and sharing with me. Look, some of you may be doing this with someone, or there may be a relationship that allows you to feel more. Wow, look at this. Wait there. The twin flame card, it says the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So maybe this is something you're supposed to be doing with someone, and that is why you feel so disconnected. However, this is saying to me that it's time for you to love you. Trust me, as soon as you move into this alignment with yourself, that person, that divine person, will automatically gravitate towards you. But for now, there are people, there's messages that you're getting that it's time for you to make that decision. Are you going to do this now? Are you going to be in this present moment? And are you going to claim this abundance that's waiting for you? Trust. Trust this intuitive process. This is giving me rose quartz vibes now. Okay? If you don't already work with a piece of rose quartz, it is advisable for you to get a piece. It says trust your gut and trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Honestly, I genuinely cannot make this up. There is definitely such a strong connection to your dreams. It's uncanny. I cannot believe it. I'm kind of like, I hope you can see that. I'm kind of like ultimately so excited for you. It's just like, I can't stop my expression on this depth. It's like, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. That you're getting messages, you're getting guidance as to what you should be doing without a shadow of a doubt to me. No, it might have sounded like I was shouting then, but wow. Do you know what I mean? Like, wow. So, this reading is a little different for you than I thought it was going to go. I'm going to see what happens with this because I was drawn to these elemental cards as well. So I'm going to pull from here for you. Wow. Connect to your dreams. Connect to your dreams. It's a very strong message for you here, Libra. Libras. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. 2. So we've got creation and water. Look at how she's taking that wisdom from the water and the intuition, and she's connecting with her angels and guides, and she's sharing that knowledge. She's sharing that knowledge. She's creating something beautiful there. And then we've got the mountain, which is clarity. Pure clarity. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what intuitively I feel drawn to for you. Okay, so it says creation, which is the first card. It says flow forward with grace and confidence. Be true to your emotions. Do not allow yourself to become stagnant in your ways. Creation is your birthright. Consider what is vital to your happiness and ensure that you seek it. Okay. It's talking about a compass here, pointing you to the right direction. Let's have a look. Okay, this bit might be relevant. Elemental spiritually is related to water and flows through prosperity and the direction of the movement of water. Okay, so this is talking about the fact that the way that the water elements are used in cycles of witchcraft and spellcraft. Working with the tides, when tides come, incoming tides, bringing you prosperity. Okay, so there is, all ancient cultures had water deities included. You see, yeah. You definitely connected deeply here. Spirits of the lakes, rivers, springs, and even man-made wells. So listen, there is a need and a calling for you to spend some time cleansing any imbalances with water. It doesn't have to be that you run your own bath. If you want to do that inside, you can do that. If you want to go outside and be next to a river, a water bank, whatever it may be, it's it's going to harmonize with you just as strongly as if you were indoors. Okay, in fact, probably more so outdoors, because of the fact that all the other elements are around. And you know, you got birdies, you got sky, you got land, you know what I mean. There's she's not like, she's not just got her toe tapped in it, she's fully immersed. She's embraced her emotions. She's embraced all of the things that are challenging her, and she's just letting it be. Even her hair, she's letting it be. She's just embracing, and it's time for that to happen for you. Okay, it's almost like, I feel like you're supposed to be realigning yourself with self. Okay, it's very, very deep, very, very deep. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so clarity, moving into clarity. That's that, Spirit. Are we going back? Don't be afraid of your unknown, is what's coming through. Like, it's like, it's not always been easy to know who you can trust and how much you can trust them. But the more that you love yourself and you tune into yourself, it's like I said before, with the twin flame, the like for like energy will naturally just gravitate towards you, you know, and your soul tribe, and yeah, your soul tribe and energies will find you. Okay, the star sign of Libra, you have your own stance in this world, in the sense that you're the person that's in control of balance. So if you feel like you're out of balance, that kind of throws off all around you. It kind of almost makes it harder to gravitate towards you, because you're the queen or king of balance. I hope that makes sense. I hope that's resonating with you, and you're getting what I'm saying from my descriptions here. Okay, so clarity. There is an advantage to looking at things from a higher perspective. You are too close to something to see it properly or clearly. Take the high road. Look at the bigger picture. Are you making too big a deal of something? So, okay, this is talking about adjusting your viewpoint, but in a way that allows you to take in your role, their role, or the situation, and maintain your balanced viewpoint. And generally speaking, to be honest, most Libras I know do that. You do tend to kind of like stop, pause, and make sure that you're doing it from, but you know, if you've had an argument with someone, or if there's been a discussion or whatever it may be, you look at it from both sides of the spectrum. But it's time for you to turn it back on yourself and do that for yourself. Like, are you being fair to yourself? Have you been really hard on yourself? How often have you been hard on yourself? For how long? When are you going to reward yourself? Why are you allowing the same people to do the same things to you again and again? You know what I mean? How is it that you're ending up in the same situations again and again and again? You know, what is the work that needs to be done? What is the healing that's needed? How can you rebalance? What needs to be tipped out of the cup? Like, there's more depth that needs to be done in order to rebalance the cups evenly of your scales. Okay, and again, I hope that this is resonating and making sense in terms of you gaining this clarity, because this is what's required. Okay, okay, Spirit. Okay, right, so how would you like me to round this reading up? Because for the star sign of Libra, maybe one of those. Sorry about that. Just adjusting myself, you know, as you do. Just one of these. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. I was like, what's that? So there is a need for me to say to you, and this is gonna either resonate with all of you, one of you, five of you, 10. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But I'm being told to share with you not to look back. You know, as part of this rejuvenation and this transformation and this, you know, backwards isn't an option. Backwards can be a lesson and a guide, but it's not the option for you now. When you rejuvenate and rebirth, you're going to be rejuvenating and rebirthing into the next version, the latest version of you, an even more cleansed and revitalized version of you. So therefore, what once served isn't going to serve you. Okay, it may be that you need to actually say what served you. Let go of all that no longer serves you in this time. It's time for you to speak these words. Look. Okay, so a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Now, what did I just say about not going backwards? There is a need for you to, when you purify and you cleanse yourself, all of the things, and this could be, the reason that it's immediate is because, like I said, you're a master of balance. You are the master of balance. Not just the universe looks to you to find that balance, but all the people and beings around are looking to you for that balance. So when you're out of balance, as the master of balance, it puts everything else out of balance. And that includes the universe, that includes the nature that's around you. Okay. So it's time for you to realign yourself with that balance that you know is deep within you. It's very important. And well, by the urgency of the card, right. So yeah, listen, if you need to seek out spiritual organizations, okay, if you need to seek out mentors and like-minded friends, do that. Because the unity card, the 5 is new beginning, okay, and the unity card is this. It's back to the card of sisterhood, of a collective, the community, the words sisterhood, community, the collective, that whole, that whole thing is an all together now situation. Even teaching is, because you have classes and classes of pupils and pupils, but it's time to make this decision, and that's up to you to choose to do. All right. So this reading turned out a little bit different from what I thought it was going to, if I'm honest. But I do think that there was messages in here that are going to be relevant to some of you. Yeah, so the way that Spirit has brought this to me is very interesting. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So Spirit, this is the 7 of fire. Spirit is with you, protecting you. Okay, so as you move forth, there's going to be some resistance from certain people. And when I say that, what I'm talking about is when we go on our own spiritual journey, when we spiritually develop, sometimes we look different, we sound different, and we feel different. We harmonize different. Our energy is different because it's cleansed, because it has to be, because you continue to elevate. Now, some people aren't going to be able to take this journey with you. Some people aren't going to be able to participate in the way of which you probably would have liked them to. So therefore, it's a matter of tuning into loving them from afar. Sometimes you can feel whose energy is heavy, you can feel who's toxic. And I don't mean that horribly. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not trying to make anyone feel awkward, but you can, as an individual, especially as an empathic individual, because you are empathic, Libra, so you know instantly when something resonates with you or not. And not just that, because of the fact that I'm strongly getting that you're getting the messages to know how to move forward in your dreams. It is kind of all on you in that respect. And I know that can sometimes be really, really weighty and really heavy to carry and burdensome, but it's something that you were made to do. You have the ability and the strength within you to see it through. And I'm going to say to you in this moment that teachers do go through the most. Okay, even as a tarot reader myself, there are so many different elements of my experience that comes into the readings that I share. But at this exact same time, I embrace what I've been through to be where I am now, because I know that there are certain elements that are required to help us keep moving forward. And one of the greatest things that we can do once we've healed something is help other people to heal it too. So I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. Okay. Anything more that comes from spirit, I will share with you. All right. And again, you know, I'm an activator, so I hope that my intention has been to activate and to unlock and to just help you click in maybe one piece, two pieces, or several pieces that just will allow you to click into and harmonize with who you are. Okay. So go with love, and I will speak to you again soon. All right. There's a community waiting for you, and I'm excited for you to get to them. Yes, Libra, talking to you. All right, I'm closing this reading off here. Take care of yourselves. Bye, everyone.